What's going on, people? It's your man, the YB, back once again. So, I got a crazy leak for you, man, right now. But before that, big shout out to my doggy, Mark Anna, for coming through and boosting up the coin. AC Slater coming through and boosting up the coin. 100%, no doubt about it. So, Don. That name, I like that name, you know. It's a bit of an old school name, but if I was to have kids, Bosh, Donnie, yeah, Dan. Oh, stop. Anyway, Don / Team Dubois, air out. Oleksandr, the fake Usyk. Here are the bars for you, man. Put your man on.
It didn't happen. It wasn't.
From to finish, obviously, we're celebrating Daniel and his fantastic performance last weekend. He's had one go at Oleksandr Usyk, and he's admitted himself going into the lines then away from home in Poland, maybe a little bit.
And it was their Independence Day. Everything was stacked up against us. We knew about it. We knew about everything.
But experience is key.
Correct.
He's had that experience.
Correct.
He's had a look. How much, as a team, are you looking forward to another opportunity at that puzzle?
Well, potentially meeting Oleksandr Usyk.
At that puzzle, yeah.
Where I couldn't tell him, okay, this is actually personal. I shouldn't
It's personal between me and you big stiff plumber from Liverpool.
make it personal. It's always about the fighters. Mm-hmm. It really is. And it still is about the fighters. I don't get in the ring to take punches or give punches. Mr. Usyk is fake. Exceptional boxer.
Yeah.
Masterful boxer. A genius of what he's done and what he can do. But he's a fake and he's a liar. And a cheat.
In what aspect?
Well, what is word documented?
The low blow.
Excuse me. Excuse me. He is a guy who says he's a God-fearing man. He's always crossing himself. People who, if you believe in the same God, this is going out to Usyk, if you believe in the same God that I and the world population, what we refer to as God, one of the 10 commandments, you cannot cheat. That's against one of the 10 commandments. So you can't, you see, make your mind up. Do you worship God or not? Because if you do, the cheating and the acting he did on when Daniel dropped him, he should win an Oscar for that, for the acting.
So regarding...
Do you think he was trying to get him disqualified?
Disqualified?
When he went down?
Do
you think he was trying to get
I don't think disqualification was in his mind. The man was gone. It was gone. I know what I saw live. I didn't know replays. I know what I saw live. The man was able to act and cheat his way back.
Categorically, it wasn't a low blow for you then?
Come on, man. I've said it many.
Yeah.
So you heard the bars there from Donnie Charles. I got the quotes here just to remind me of what he said, the lyrics he put on you, man. Listen, where should we start here? The bottom line is, people, in fact, this is great. Look at this leak here for you, man. This leak. That is a legal shot, man. You can't even see, dude. Obviously, this quality is bad. You know what? Let's do you, man, a favour. 100%. Usyk Dubois body shot. The shot was legal, man. It was not low. You know what? I'll admit. Yeah, I'll admit. For all the Anthony Johnston homosexuals, if you want to say that AJ was low blow, let's do the comparison right now. That's what we should do, 100%. If you want to say that AJ was low blowed, I can work with that. But Usyk was rocked down to his soul to the body. That was no low blow. Could never be. Low blow. I hope it comes up with a picture. Where is it? Dubois. Oh, see what I mean? It's... Oh, Dubois, I can't even spell these times. Dubois. Maximus Danelius. That's what I should have put in. Here we go, that'll do. Let's get these pics up for you. 100%. Your leaked pictures, ain't no one seen before. Any second now. Here we go. So we've got that one there. Let's see if we can do a split screen. Is that good enough though? You can get the point with that one. I want a cleaner one really. Is that all we got going? Okay, we'll take that. I'll take that. Oh, take that. Hashtag Diggy. No Diddy, man. Take that. That's what his turbulency be telling these bulls when you fly them out. Take that. Back shot. Anyway, Stay on topic here, 100%. Don't get lost in the sauce on this one. Oh, paint, man. Why is it doing that for? Okay, this will do. This will do nicely, people. Wow. I want that up as well. Here we go. Look at this. Ooh. Is something taking the piss here on purpose? What's going on? There we go. So, here is Usyk versus Dubois. F11 maybe? Nope, didn't work, thank you. That's the body shot with Usyk. You can't see no belly button. You can't see a lick of belly. You know what, actually, they both fucking... You know what, people? I'm tired of hearing about low blows. They both look about right to me. It's a fight, man. It's a fight. Yeah, it's a fight, people. They're fighting. Do you understand that? This ain't tiddlywinks. It's a fight. That is not in the nuts. That shot could never be in the nuts, people. Unless Usyk has ovaries that are stored somewhere in his midsection, that's a body shot. Do you understand that? That's what that is there. That's a body shot. There's no nuts there. All the people crying about... What a lot of cats don't understand about the nuts thing. Boxers wear a metal cup. That cup is metal, people. So, in fact, you know what? Let's do this right now as well. People, that body shot there is legal. AJ's, unless your balls are in your groin, it might not even be his groin. Who even knows where AJ's belly button is? That's a legal shot, especially uppercuts. Uppercuts come up, so it might touch looking flat, right? You don't drive an uppercut in and then pull it down towards the nuts. You drive an uppercut in and up. So it may have that looks like to me where the punch first landed. It landed flat and you're about to drive up. Oops, that's body.com. That's what that is, people. That's body.com. Stop playing. Look at this. This is even, people, the AJ one, okay, you might say that's a little bit low if you're estrogenic, yeah? If you care about a dude being hit in the pelvis or, it's a fight, man. Okay. Do you understand? That's how I feel. You're fighting. It's a fight. We're in the mix. We're nuggling in. If a shot goes 2 inches low, it's a fight. If you don't like it, put one back 2 inches low. You've never heard of... What I don't understand about the boxing heads as well, they talk about, the Marquis of Creamberry rules. But you, man, don't mind when people are getting knocked out, right? Actual brain damage. No one's ever died from a pelvis shot. Ever. Probably. From what I understand. Yeah? It's not critical like it is to the head. But yet, it's okay to whack someone in the head and leave them brain damaged and or dead. But you can't whack someone in the pelvis. Why not? Again, I'm not saying you should be allowed to go in there and constantly, literally, try and dig someone's nuts from underneath them. I'm not saying that. But in a fight, and they're fighting, and a shot goes in, and it's borderline, you crack on, man. The onus must be on the referee / the opponent to prove beyond a reasonable doubt. That's what I'm looking for here. Yeah? Let's talk in legal terms. For me to call something a low blow, it needs to be beyond reasonable doubt. Yeah? I need to have no doubt. Sorry. Wait a minute. No. I'm trying to... I need to have... there needs to be no reasonable doubt. If I can reasonably doubt the fact it was a low blow, it's legal. Yeah? And we've seen fighters legitimately go in there and be trying to play ping pong / tennis with someone's nuts. That's not on. But when you're in the thick of it, man, these aren't completely taking the piss shots. They're just not. They're just not, people. And all the Usyk homosexuals, that's literally under his elbow. Do you understand that, folks? Usyk has his shorts pulled up to his chest, number one. Number two, you can see his elbow there. What was Dubois supposed to hit? Yeah? His elbow? There's a body shot. Usyk's got his hand... People, try it now. Sitting down or standing up, I guess. Look, Usyk's hand is by his cheek. Put your hand near your cheek, yeah? And then draw a line from just under your elbow, essentially. That lands bang on my liver. As it happens, though, it was a right hand, so it wouldn't have been the liver. This shows you how weak Usyk was to the body, or is to the body. It's not on his solar plexus. It's not on his liver. It's underneath his... It's just in his body. Soft, people. That's the conclusive evidence we have here. Usyk is categorically soft to the body. I like Usyk. He's the only guy in the heavyweight division today, alongside Maximus Danelius Dubois, that I think is a true fighting man. However, he's soft to the body. I've been saying this. It's well documented. Even when he was fighting AJ's corny ass. Every time AJ would touch him downstairs, he's always crying. That's one thing I don't respect about Usyk. He's always crying to the body. He's always got some sort of problem with the body shots. Always crying. Always. Looking for the referee to help him with the body shots. That's whack. That's whack. Yeah? You can call it master or boxer all you want. It's whack and corny, man. This is a body shot. Now we've cleared that up, and no one can be under no illusions that these two are body shots. Yeah? The rest of the claims. Do I think that Oleksandr Usyk purposefully played on it? Well, he did definitely play on it. My point is, I don't think Usyk would have spent 5 minutes if he wasn't allowed 5 minutes. I believe if the referee had started counting, he'd have made it up by 8, and the fight would have continued. Most likely, Usyk would have ended up winning anyway, based on Dubois' mindset. That's what I believe would have happened. So it doesn't reach, in my opinion, that wasn't a knockout punch. Usyk saw the referee wave it off, and he took the piss with the time. And to be fair, it wasn't even just Usyk; it was the establishment. The referee kept on telling him Usyk was ready after about a minute or two, I think it was, and then the referee kept telling him, "No, take more time, take more time." So I agree with Don Charles. Usyk played on it like an actor. To be quite frank, again, he's sitting there kind of blowing in and out like he's been punched in the balls. People, his balls, even if you think it was a low blow, it wasn't his balls. That's for damn sure. Your balls do not sit below. Literally, it's almost like Dubois' thumb is on the inside of Usyk's elbow, right? So if you put your chin down, or Usyk's chin isn't even that far down in this clip. If you put your hand to your cheek, yeah, suck your elbow in a bit, and Dubois' thumb's just between Usyk's body and Usyk's elbow. That there is bang on the rib cage. That soft material there, that's where it's bang on. Nowhere near your nuts. So if Usyk's blowing on the floor, that's because he's been rocked down to his socks to the body. There's no balls there. Could never be there, never. So I don't know what everyone's talking about. Oh, YB, the balls. And let me show you in the video now as well. Let's get rid of this whole balls narrative. Let me show you this now. What was it? It was... what's it called? I think it's a cup. Low kick breaks baseball bat. This is no good. I've seen it anyway. I've seen videos, yeah, of people putting one of these metal cups on, or reinforced plastic cups on, and someone whacking them in the balls with a baseball bat. It don't do nothing. So, people, AJ and Usyk were not hitting the balls. So wherever they were hit, it might have been an inch or two low or not. It's legal in a fight. It's certainly not something to stop a fight about and give someone a 5-minute rest. Give them a count. If you drop to the floor, spark out to the body, you got 10 seconds, buddy. What's the difference? It's a bit like if someone, when there's hands throwing, if someone gets hit here to the head, there's loads of occasions I've seen it. You're in a fight, you're scrapping, someone gets hit to the back of the head here, which isn't really legal, kind of a clubbing shot. People, it's like a mix between it's like an overhand, a curvy overhand. People look at the floor. Maidana was good at this. I think Maidana caught, probably wasn't far towards the back of the head, but it's been done before, yeah? A clubbing shot, a clubbing overhand, bosh, it hits you around here, and then knocked out. No one's saying, well, he needs 5 minutes now because it was an inch or two to the back. You knocked out, yeah? That's what happened to these two cats. AJ's not soft to the body, because AJ, to his credit again, as corny as AJ is, and that's why I've never really, one strong reason I've never really grown towards Usyk. He's a crybaby to the body. Because think about it, people, as corny as AJ is, to his credit, he cracked straight on. He didn't do what corny ass, silver spoon, never boxed a lick in his life, Eddie Hearns told him to do. Oh, sit down and play on it. That would have been whack. Yeah? The little bit of respect I've got for Johnston, for being a fighting man, is the 10 seconds he put out in the 5th round. He didn't have to do that. He could have just carried on galloping, so I respect him for that. And the fact he took the body shot and cracked on, because it's a fight. He wasn't trying to play the rules. And that's Usyk's problem. Rather than, you can see it in the Fury fight as well, Usyk, rather than go and get on top of Tyson Fury and have the referee pulling him off him, he's too busy looking for the referee, having a look, trying to do some, I don't know what, just trying to play to authority. It's whack. So that's what I don't connect with that. It's a fight, man. And he can't punch. He can't punch. He can punch people. He punched Fury up, he can't punch like that. He can't punch that. And if he stops Maximus Danelius Dubois Stronimus, fair play, he can punch. If he stops him, if Oleksandr Usyk stops Dubois in any fashion, whether it's Dubois quitting, whether it's Dubois something else, I'll tell you now, Usyk can punch. I've watched that Usyk fight back with Dubois. Dubois wasn't there to fight. Dubois looked like a younger version of AJ in the 2 Usyk fights. He was just fanning about, having a look. He wasn't, but Usyk was being first the whole time. Now, it could be that Usyk's that great, because Usyk against Fury, AJ and Dubois, he was always the one being first. So it might turn out that Usyk's first again, and Dubois still can't get nothing off. I don't believe it. Dubois is too big, too strong, too hungry, and he's got too much momentum now. He's got too much mindset. He's going to be all over Usyk, 165 pounds soaking wet. Usyk won't know whether he's coming or going. The thing is, though, if Dubois gets tired, but Usyk gets tired, though. Usyk gets tired. He does get tired. He has more cardio or more grit than AJ and Fury, but he does get tired. He does slow down. But Dubois, I can see Dubois really slowing down. And for someone as slippery as Usyk, he may be in slow motion. But then again, Fury was slow motion in them last 4 or 5 rounds. He was slow as molasses, and Usyk couldn't get the job done. So, Dubois, too big, too strong. Too big, too strong. Too big, too strong. Pop, pop. Yeah? Anyway, the rest of the claims he made, where was it? Usyk's a liar. I mean, is someone a liar? If they believe... I wouldn't call it a liar. I'd call it... It's just a bit cringe, isn't it? You're in a fight, a shot goes in, and you're looking for authority to help you out. I don't think he's necessarily an absolute liar. For me, Usyk's like a teacher's pet to the body. Yeah? He's like a teacher's pet to the body. For example, if someone does something bad in class, that teacher's pet to the body, Oleksandr Usyk, he'll run and tell the teacher. Now, that guy isn't lying about what he did. Well, to be fair, he was lying. It wasn't low. He wasn't low. But from Usyk's soft body's perspective, life's all about perception, if that makes sense. My perception can be different to yours. Usyk has perceived it to be a low blow. Why? Because he's ringing. All his central nervous system, all of his nerves are just pinging off. He's been rocked to his boots. He's overstimulated from the sheer power of Triple D's right hand. Bosh! He's just buzzing. His midsection is just buzzing. Yeah, his midsection's off the ayahuasca, just in another realm. So, in that basis, just because Usyk perceived it to be low and perceived it to rock him down to his socks, that by definition almost means he wasn't lying about it. He did feel he was rocked to his boots. He did feel. And think about it. If you're notoriously soft to the body, everything's going to feel like a low blow, which is the facts. Not my opinion. I don't do opinions like that. I'll give you it, but when I tell you a fact, the fact is, AJ was dinging him with a straight right hand, and Usyk was talking to the referee. Fact. Don't talk to me about it. Go and ask your man where every time someone slings something to the midsection, he's looking for the referee and politicking, teacher's petting. He's soft to the body. Bottom line, soft to the body. Yeah, that's it. Now, to be fair to Usyk, Fury caught him with a few good shots. I didn't see him complaining, so maybe, which often happens in life, there's a pivotal moment. Maybe Usyk drew the line and said, I'm not going to complain no more. Which is hopefully the case. But on that night, he was a crybaby. I don't think he's a liar though. He's just soft there. He feels like Usyk's essentially a victim to the body. You touch him anywhere there, he's got a problem with it. He wants the referee's help, etc., etc. That doesn't mean he's a master manipulator though. Yeah, he's just sensitive to the body. Anyway, and in fact, on that note, there's an argument. People say Dubois comes in with his head. Right? Now, from Dubois' perspective, that might just be how he fights. So you wouldn't call him a liar and him a deceiver. Right? So it's one of them ones for me. No one's really that perfect. And the whole godly stuff, man, what's that saying? He without sin cast the first stone. So we can sit here and say, oh, God says one of the 10 commandments. Who here listens to the 10 commandments? I don't even know what they are. Maybe the Bible cats do, but in the main, none of us can really say shit. I'll be very shocked here if there's dudes on this planet who have never done no sin. And hence, only he can sit there and talk about how Usyk isn't godly. Yeah, if Don Charles can sit there and say I've never done no sin, then he can comment. Until then, I'm not religious. That's what I can comment on anything. But if you believe the book says he without sin. So all the religious cats, but a lot of the Bible dons, yeah, they're what's the word I'm looking for? They're often, I'm not saying this is Don, but they're often worried about, I don't know, maybe Don, yeah, is the second coming of Jesus Christ. And he just don't do nothing wrong. But a lot of Bible cats I've noticed, they're hypocrites. They say one thing all in public or whatever else, and behind closed doors, it's a whole different story. And that's what matters here. Yeah, that's what I don't like, bringing religion into things. If you believe in God, God sees all anyway. Yeah? You don't need to be on TalkSport, or Spencer Fearon don't need to be here saying this, that, the other. God says that. Yeah? He'll judge them. He sees it all. You're not going to see it all. You're not going to see the good things they do or all the bad things they do. Leave that to him. And when a man starts coming in and trying to tell you about what God's really thinking, come on, bro. No one knows what God's thinking if he exists, right? Stop playing. Most of you man is pissing in the wind, hoping. Yeah? You need to believe that. I couldn't give a fuck. Either he's going to be there and we can chop it up, or I'm dead in the ground anyway. Oops. It's one of them ones. Because there's no people on this earth, yeah? Maybe there's a few cats, fair play. Maybe they're the ones who are going to make it there. But it's over for me anyway now. Oh, well, if you repent, what I be. Come on, bro. Yeah? This all-seeing being ain't going to let someone off time and time and time and time again. Oh, I slipped. Oh. And that life's just too complicated, man. And I'm too broke to be godly, is the truth. Yeah, I'm too broke to be doing that. Do you understand, people? I got shit to do. I ain't got time to be thinking about the animals and this and that. I'm living hand to mouth. Do you understand that, man? Do you understand that? You demand to understand. Yeah? Don't understand. Hand to mouth. I'm living. That's how I'm living right now. So, stop playing. I also say, if you believe in the same God I do, okay, make up your mind, do you worship God or not? Again, a lot of these religious cats, it's all a competition of who can worship the most, and I pray 50 times a day, or I do this and I do that, and then again, yeah, not just Christians, all of them, man, they're all kind of competing about, but that in itself, that judgment, that's not godly. Again, it's between you and God. It's not for another man to sit there and say, oh, are you really godly as you say you are? God will know if he's as godly as he says he is. It's not for humans to sit there and contemplate and debate another person's standing with God. If Usyk was lying and cheating, God will handle that if and when the time comes, right? That's how I think you should leave them things. It's not a competition, yeah? Because again, the truth is, I hate to break it to a lot of the religious cats here. The truth is, you man ain't got a fucking jack diddly, if there is a God or not. You have not. Yeah, because the God you man talk about, he ain't helping no baby nowhere. Yeah, not one Palestinian. Where he at? Where is he at? Nowhere. So stop. Yeah, the shekel are running buck wild. He's not here. He ain't coming to save your ass. You have to believe that. Yeah, the powers that be gave you religion, so you sit there hoping for some corny dude with a long hair to come bail you out. Yeah, that's what you do. It come out. I hate to break it to you. You have to believe that. Because it's easy to believe that. It's easy to believe in fairies and Father Christmas. It's hard. Yeah? And travel to Valhalla, to Warrior's Paradise. And there is a few cats, to be fair. There's a few cats who do make martyrdom, but not enough. Yeah, most of the religious cats are sidemen, talkers. Only a few martyrs exist. Because the rest of you man claiming to be, oh, I'm this religion. Your people getting smoked. Yeah? Getting smoked. What are you doing? I'm not religious. I don't claim no group like that. Because I know I ain't going to do shit. What's the point of me fronting like I'm some sort of group? Yeah, and the babies are getting blown up. You man just sitting here idle, going to work, doing whatever else. You ain't part of no group like that. You ain't. I hate to break you, not. Yeah? You're comfortable in the West doing whatever you're doing. And yeah, I put a few Facebook posts up. Jihadi John, he showed you, man. Yeah, say no more. He showed you, man. Oops. A white Donny too. You man are down bad right now. Doing nothing. Not doing nothing. Oh, YB, watch this guy's channel. Watch this cat, what's his name? There's a whole bag of these corny channels. Oh, YB, watch this channel. This guy debates with this guy about this topic. Yeah, his name's Hijab, what's his name? Mohammed Hijab, something like that. All these internet dudes. Oh, let's debate at Speaker's Corner about this versus that. The kids are still dying. Yeah? Still dying. And if you claim to be religious, and there is a God, and your time comes, what are you going to say? Oh, my name, I'm a top religious guy, top Muslim, and I made some videos on the internet debating. Wow. If I was a God, declined. You back with the YB, because you ain't do shit. Yeah? You ain't do shit. So you might as well not have bothered. Unless you are willing, which I'm not. Yeah, I like being comfortable. Unless you are willing to make martyrdom, you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. The Bible said, an eye for an eye. It was not an eye for a YouTube video. It was not an eye for a debate at Speaker's Corner. That's not what it said. Yeah? You best believe it. And don't bother coming here all butthurt. Yeah? Don't bother coming here. Because that's the truth. When you understand that truth, you'll be free. Because you understand you ain't going to do nothing. Unless you are. Yeah? JJ. Yeah, J John. J John. Oops. J John. Say no more. J John. The rest of you clowns in the UK, you just sitting there talking. Which is fine, but understand that. You're just a talker. A do-gooder, a virtue signaller. Oh, it's not right what's going on there. We all know that. Yeah? You man claim to be the set. That's your squad, man. Come on. Piss me off. What are you man doing? You got them other clowns as well. What are they called? Constantly posturing. Yeah? You got Iran constantly posturing. Oh, we're going to do this now. We're going to do that. Don't do shit. Yeah? The Lebanon cats, same thing. Just sitting there talking whilst getting slaughtered. What's going on here? Where are the bulls? Where is the martyr? Where are they, people? I'm asking. I need to know. I need to understand all this shilling going round. Oh, YB, it's the fastest growing religion. It's so quick growing. Growing to what, though? Getting smoked. By the shekel. Doing nothing. Talking about it and growing. Growing where exactly you growing to? You ain't got no power. You're cucked by Uncle Sam. And you're cucked by the shekel. Growing to where exactly? Yeah? There's no power coming there. You got the shekel, which is essentially the whole West. And even in Russia, man, look at all the Russian oligarchs. All the Russian oligarchs. I'll leave it here. Roman Abramovich. Oops. Yeah, so you can forget about Russia as well. Russia came out and said, oh, Iran better not do this. Oops. Yeah? China. Everyone's cucked. No one wants to get stuck in. But they don't, all due respect, them man don't have no obligation to get stuck in. These other cornballs round there fronting and complaining and tweeting. Anyway, I've digressed, but listen. 100% bars. Usyk's off to the body. And he likes to talk about it. Anyway, let me know your thoughts, people. Smash the like button, subscribe, like off the bell. 100%, no doubt about it. People, stop it. Oh yeah, and by the way, Danny D will roast up Usyk's ass nicely. You best believe it.